Hi there, it's Ryan Haley, and I'm the broker with Atlantic Shores Realty. Today I wanted to discuss with you um, this term special assessment. So I'm a real estate broker on Delmarva and specifically Ocean City, Maryland. In Ocean City, we have a lot of condominium buildings, and condos are kind of the main type of dwelling that you will see, residential real estate dwelling that you're going to see in the 10 miles of beach. So I've discussed this in other videos before, and that is when you buy a condo, you're going to have an ongoing condominium fee. A lot of times it could be monthly, it could be quarterly, it could be yearly, but that condo fee is to keep the general operation, overall operation of the condo building that you're buying in going. So you have a budget and you have to cover the cost of that budget, and that's what the condo fee goes towards. You pay that and it keeps the building going. But there's also this term called special assessment. And I find a lot of buyers really aren't sure as to what a special assessment is. But a special assessment is over and above your ongoing condo fee, and it would be levied by the condo association. And it's for a special project. So if you're in the condo association, you're living there, you're loving it, but the annual meeting comes up, and at the annual meeting, it is voted on, and they decide that the building needs a new roof, and or it needs to replace the pool. There's a pool there, but it needs a brand new pool, or you need to replace an elevator or multiple elevators. In order to do that, depending on how much is in reserves with the condo association, and if there's a lack thereof, the condo association could levy the special assessment. A special assessment would then, they would reach out to all the owners and dictate and state that, hey, we need to generate $100,000. We need to come up with $100,000. In order to do that, we are going to collect the $100,000 in quarterly increments for the next 2 to 3 years, or it could be for 6 months. It could be 1 year. It just depends on how much is needed. And this would be over and above your condo fee for the special project of putting on the new roof. Special assessments, can be good because they are planning for the future and getting the funds in order before doing the work. Sometimes special assessments are a little scary because it's an emergency type situation where they need to come up with that money. But these are things that will come up from time to time. Some associations' philosophy is, you know what, as owners, we're going to keep our money in our pocket and we're not going to put it into a huge reserve fund. And in the event that they need some extra money, let's do a special assessment. Other associations want to be proactive and would rather maintain a little bit higher condo fee on an ongoing period, over the ongoing period, to make sure that they don't get hit with a special assessment, that there's always enough money in reserves. So these are things to think about when buying a condo. And it's also the reason why the state of Maryland requires the seller to provide you with what they call the condominium documents. Those condominium documents give you the budget, the rules, the restrictions, anything you'd ever want to know about the association, and sometimes the minutes from the meetings where you can kind of see into the future. You can read what was wrote as to plans for the future. The state of Maryland requires the seller to give this to you at least 15 days prior to settlement, and once you receive it, you get 15 days to review it. If you start reading into it and the association just does not look like it's financially sound, and or there could be a major assessment in the future, well, that's your opportunity to be able to cancel the contract. It's a free right of rescission in the state of Maryland that you have to be able to cancel the contract and get a return of your deposit money. So it's a great contingency. Special assessments are a way of life. I mean, if you own a property for 10 years, you're probably going to get hit with at least one special assessment. A lot of times they are minor and they are not a big deal, but that's why you want to do your research before buying the condo, and that's where we come into play as your agent, as we can kind of walk you through those documents and help get any questions answered for you ahead of time. So hopefully that helps you out. It gives you a little bit better understanding as to what a special assessment is and what protections you have granted by the state of Maryland. So should you have any questions at all, it'd be my pleasure to assist in any way that I can. Please feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.